Good times.
I'm selfish.
Remember when I was obsessed with this song some point last year?
Sure. Yeah. Is the title Jealous? Or
Yes.
It is. No, it's not.
And I'm jealous.
Wait, it's not. What is it?
Selfish.
Selfish.
It has taken some time. I blame Eminem in a good way that rhyming words that generally don't rhyme. He really had a way to do that, and I think it just kind of since him, we've just been squeezing in words that really don't rhyme and make it all work. I love it. Hi, Sam. Good morning.
Hello.
I don't see you on Zoom, which I hope we fix here in a second, and then we have fixed it in a second. It literally took a second. There we go.
I feel like I feel like our internet is not in tip-top shape this morning. Something,
Is it not?
Something is a little like glitchy somewhere.
Port. No, look, it says that the internet's choppy over there. That's why I was kind of surprised when they blamed it on me, as they usually do. Earlier, I got disconnected, and I was like, what happened? Like, it's your fault. I'm like, whatever.
I know,
bet you
Mohan.
it's going to be your fault. And here it is again, your fault. But, yeah.
It's never his fault, you know.
No, it's not when it comes to internet. But it is very, very like magic to blame it on everybody else except themselves.
No, it's like you to blame it on everybody else.
No. They literally said it was my fault. And I was like, okay, watch this. And then here we are. Watch this. Good morning. Hi.
Hi. That's right. Good morning.
Listen,
Hello.
You're in a bad mood today. What's going on?
I'm not. I'm super excited. I have to.
What happened to you?
I made my mango sticky rice version of the chia pudding overnight oats thing. I'm very excited to try it.
The mango sticky rice version. So
Yes.
it's not mango sticky rice.
Well, because there's no rice, you know. This doesn't happen by eating rice, Mohan.
Huh.
Okay? It's
This does. Right here. You want to know what it's like. Anyway, I'm stuck on I think my thing is stuck now. Ooh, what's going on here?
Ooh.
All right. We have a video. If you want to watch it, right now it's not clear, but it's playback.tv/goodtimes. We also have a phone number if you guys want to give us a call, 8631-0899. Please do give us a ring. I'd love to have you guys here. Sam, can you play a song? I want to just kind of put this stuff, I don't know what's going down here with the
Let's
internet.
see. Yeah, let's do that.
From your side.
Yeah,
we're on till 9 o'clock, guys, by the way. We don't know who's here. Sorry for the poor start, but we'll get better. Maybe. No promises. But there will be an effort as soon as Sam hits that song.
Okay.
Good times.
Okay, let's give this another shot. Where are we? Is it better?
That's a Selena Gomez, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I put that on the OST. Good choice, Sam. Finally. So I'm a vampire today, and what that means? What does that mean, Sam? When
You
I say I'm a
haven't
vampire
slept?
today, what do you think? No. Guess again.
You're a vampire today?
Yes. Guess again.
Are you sucking blood? Are you
Yes, I went to the dentist and they pulled a tooth out in the back, and I'm just nonstop bleeding the entire time.
And you're swallowing it all.
I'm swallowing it all, just blood all over this beautiful towel of mine.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just, yeah. So if I stop to kind of wipe myself, just understand it's just so much blood in my
What
mouth.
did you do? What happened?
No, I just got back from there. So
Yeah, but
like
what
my face is
procedure?
a little numb. I think the back one where they take out the what is it?
The tonsil
molar
stone?
I wish. You know what? I wanted to ask. I wanted to go, Doc, the tonsil stone, is that a thing? I mean, could you really? And then I was like, then he might think I'm disgusting.
Oh, I'm sure he's seen it all.
I know. Oh my God, I know. And you know what? Like, you ever go to the dentist and you feel like your breath smells bad because your mouth is open the entire time and their face is right there. I'm like, oh, poor them. They might think I'm some kind of pig or some kind of farm animal because of it. Ugh, I am
spring cleaning my mouth before I go to the dentist. Even if I'm going for a cleaning.
We should thank technology. And technology, it might be just the potency of the anesthesia or whatever. I just remember when we were younger, Sam, going to the dentist, and if they were going to do something like a root canal or an extraction or any kind of major surgical procedure, it's going to hurt. No matter what they do, it's going to hurt. Right?
You know,
There's going to be a lot of violence. There's going to be a lot of pulling. It's always a violent experience. These days, it goes by, like, we're going to do an extraction. I'm like, oh my God, I've had this done in like 10, 12 years. I always remember to be very violent. And then they put the anesthesia and they're like, okay, it's done. I'm like, where? Show me the proof. And they pull out the tooth. I'm like, oh my God.
Good on
we
you.
have really improved.
I did a wisdom tooth extraction not too long ago. It took 3 hours, and there was a lot of tugging, and they had to break the tooth because it was impacted. It was pretty bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry, at least let's pour blood here.
Yikes!
You know, sorry, this is gonna sound super yabang. Maybe because I'm in the States and you're third world. But it's not at all that anymore.
No, I feel like it's
canal,
me.
5 minutes. I mean, it's just so quick. It's so stupid quick.
No, that's great.
This extraction, putting this, drilling, all of that stuff was maybe it was 30 minutes.
Wow. But now you're just drinking blood, and you're going to do that for 3 hours.
The problems of drinking blood. Yes, God is fair. 863-10899 is our phone number. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. That's Sam Mo in studio. My name is Mo. I'm assuming the girls will be here with me. I'm not 100% sure if Alex is still in the air or if he has already landed in this part of the world. But we hope you guys can join us all the way till 9 o'clock. We have to take a commercial break here because we owe one. And we've got a lot of stuff to talk about. And we're going to need your help, your messages on playback, your phone calls at 863-10899. And hopefully we'll enjoy our time till 9. Back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
You know what I'm going to say? I think Ed Sheeran is my GOAT, like, solo artist for me.
I think I knew that about you.
I think I was a little too young, just a little bit, for Michael Jackson. So I know that you guys were, oh, Michael Jackson. I get it, fine, whatever. And then, of course, we are way too young for this Elvis nonsense. To me, this is it for me.
Like, of all time in your book.
Yeah. Well, that's the GOAT.
Keyword being solo, because then there's Coldplay.
Oh, because it's Coldplay. Move over at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I dare say it. Now, I know maybe some of you guys saw Taylor Swift and all that stuff. No, but I mean, at that point, it's personal preference because they both kind of came in at the same time. Bruno Mars, I think he's still quite a bit away from Ed Sheeran, in my opinion. Now, Bruno's fantastic.
Yeah, but I don't think he's your genre.
Yeah, and he's just not, I mean, he's not a hit maker as much as Sheeran is, I think. I think his is more spread out while Ed just comes out with something every day. And it's just, can't. France says Michael Jackson. Yeah, France, you're 60 years old. That's why it's Michael Jackson for you. And that's why it's Ed Sheeran for me. You see, that's what it is. Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome. So, speaking of, like, generations and all of that stuff, I always ask this all the time, but I get confused. Are kids going to school right now?
You know what? I am. I'm kind of out of the loop myself.
We're too old for that, too. We're too old for that as well.
Because I don't have kids, and I don't know, man.
Oh, okay.
Vacation pa daw. Thank you, playback.
You know, speaking of these things when we were younger and this being the GOAT and maybe too old for Michael Jackson and all that, but I've brought this up somewhat fairly recently here on the show that I don't care anymore about what cell phone brand I have. No, not brand.
Did you say that?
I mean, I need an iPhone.
Exactly.
I need an iPhone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need an iPhone. I don't care what iPhone number it is.
Because you used to, I mean, every time the new one came out, you're right there.
Obsessed. And that's what I think. It's like, I thought everybody didn't care. And that's the mistake we make as old people is we think, well, just because we don't care anymore, the kids don't care. And then, of course, I'm scrolling on Instagram and I'm always reminded still what the phone brand that you have and how important it is. Like, I came across this video here on Instagram and it's just with the lowest form of iPhone, just flexing the hell out of it. Vin, can we play this here? Because this is my favorite video today. All right, here we go. Press play.
Shoutout sa naka-Android dyan. Ano ba yan? 2025 na? Android user pa rin kayo. Tingnan nyo, naka-iPhone ako. Kaya bumili na kayo ng iPhone. Kasi Android user pa rin kayo ngayon. Bumili na kayo ng iPhone. Hindi ba kayo nagsasawa dyan sa Android nyo? Ilaos na nga yan eh. Hindi ba kayo nasasawa at nahihiya sa camera ng Android nyo? Eh, ang blurred nga yan eh.
Blurred.
Ew.
Why do they all sound the same? They sound like the same person. They all sound like the same person. How did they do that?
That's why we're friends, Sam. You and I.
No,
Can't tell the
what I
difference.
mean is like the voice quality, not even how they talk.
No. You're right.
What?
If I heard it without seeing it, I'd be like, oh, so one girl
Yes.
like, doing a monologue.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So apparently kids still care.
I actually think like it's maybe the kids that care more. Diba?
Yeah, because we were that before.
Yeah.
So it's not that it goes away. It's just we get
over
don't care.
it.
Yeah, we get over it. Or maybe it is. Maybe it's just these 5 girls from Mindanao who think that it's still a big deal. Maybe in the city we don't care anymore.
Right. It's maybe a bigger deal over there.
Yeah, like maybe it's way down south. Down south. The DDS South. They care still. Or you tell me, what is the young person status symbol right now? Because yesterday we were talking about cars and kind of like how the difference between having a Civic when you're younger and now you like that's just a nothing. As an adult with a job, you know, it's not that big of a deal anymore. But when we were younger, oh my God, it's like the epitome of luxury. So what is the flex for young people? Joyce has a gaming laptop. Yeah, that's a good one. La Bubu.
I was
flex.
thinking about that. Yeah.
Dude, I want to buy one. We're gonna
You
get
do?
one.
Oh my gosh. Are you going to take the plunge?
No. I want to give one to Amsterdam or something.
Is she into
she's
it?
Got one. She's got one. So I was like, oh, okay. I mean, I'm buying her all these slime. I'm buying all these things like kids. These things they want all this crap. But yeah, what is the flex? Material flex. Okay. For younger people.
Veneers? I don't think it's veneers. Jack Colleen.
How is that veneers?
Veneers? What?
How's a 15-year-old flexing their veneers? They'd probably get beat up for having veneers. A Stanley tumbler. That's a good one.
I mean, okay, what is the age range that we're talking about?
Whatever that 5 girls right there.
They look like they were tweens.
Yeah, 15, 16, 17,
Like
18.
that, right?
Let's go anything with the word teen in it.
Okay. Yeah, what are the kids obsessed with?
Yeah. So, speaking of kids, mine just got here. Okay, perfect. So, braces, yeah, that's always been a flex. AirPods, okay, I could see where that's a thing. Polaroid cameras, man, how times have changed. That like we'd make fun of that, and now that's a thing. The Vomeros, okay, yeah.
What is
Nike
that?
Vomero 5.
Oh, is that
it's a shoe?
Shoes, okay.
Yeah, it's a shoe, but it's kind of a dad shoe that took off a couple years ago, and they're comfortable. I mean, I wear them pretty much every day. Let's see, K-pop merch is a flex. I don't know if that's true. A Montclair jacket, absolutely not. Kids can't afford that. Golden Goose sneakers, yeah, okay, I could see. Let's take a call, 863-10899. What's young people status symbol do they get all
Good
kind
morning.
of in your face about? Hi, who's this?
This is MJ.
Hi.
MJ, what's up?
Hi. I was gonna answer also. It's only your favorite school, the LSU, that has classes. So everyone else is still on break. Okay, because
Are
first
you-
trimester, right?
Yeah,
Sure, we went to that
girls
school.
look Lasal, so I get it. No, yeah, they definitely were together at the end of class, showing off the phone. So, what's the answer here? What's young person status symbol product?
Still cell phones, and then it's Mac all the way, like Apple phone, and then Mac for laptop. Yeah, and then of course they don't only have a laptop; they still have an iPad.
Oh my
So
gosh.
Okay.
yeah,
Nothing has changed then. Nothing has changed.
yeah, nothing
this
much.
Is new for you. Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Morning.
Thank you, MJ.
Good day.
Okay, bye.
Sneakers, yes. That's a good one, Reno, because when we were younger, we did not care about sneakers.
I didn't.
No, and look, I was the center of the cool world. We didn't.
You were not.
I know I was. But I didn't overhear other people chatter.
When did you get into the sneakers thing?
I was never into I never really got into the sneakers.
Whatever. You have all the cool sneakers. You just said you have the Vomero thing, and then I know
That's
that
not-
you
that's not
have
cool.
the
No. Look, the Vomero's not cool when you're old. It's cool when you're young.
because it's a dad shoe.
Because it's a dad shoe. Now I look the part. But when you're younger, it's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex is the
I
one.
see.
Alex has got the off-white. Alex is the one with the tag still hanging out on the shoe. You know, he's that. Ako, you know, listen, I get made fun of because I tie my shoes.
Are we not supposed to do that? Is that
We're
not
not
cool?
supposed to do that. Sam,
Well, where are they supposed to go?
they're supposed to be untied.
What? Like just outside
Yes.
hanging out
Yes.
so that you could trip over them?
It's kind of like wearing a bra, but you don't clip it in the back. You just
Nobody
leave it
does
dangling.
that.
Everybody does that,
No
Sam. Do
one
it right
does this.
now. Jump on it, Sam. I get made fun of for not tying my shoes.
Wait, this could be dangerous. They're just supposed to be like hanging out, dangling.
Yeah.
I get maybe if you're supposed to knot it and then tuck it in or something like that.
It's just uncomfortable for me because my feet are flat. So if I don't get the sizing right, I can't leave it. Because I have bigger feet. And if I don't tie them, my shoe will come right off. I can't go 5 steps without it coming off. But people make fun of me. I am bullied.
Oh. Because you
Cuts like
tie
a
your
knife.
shoelaces.
Because I tie my shoe.
That is a very teenage
And
thing.
the girl version of that, Sam, is the bra. You got to unclip
It is
that bra.
not.
That's just the way it is.
Nope. I don't think that'll ever be a thing. But okay.
I overhear the chatter.
But I feel like, okay, so all of these things are parang status symbols for adults as well. I feel like we're obsessing over the same thing.
No.
Everything
I
we've
think if you're
mentioned.
an adult, I think if you're an adult and you're obsessing over your sneaker collection, your phone collection, or whatever, you're just a little. I mean, your wife does not like you.
Alex
Now,
does-
this comes from also
Alex
a
does
person
this.
that maybe will have a couple of robots, you know, and stuff like that. But that's really our generation. Kids don't care about robots. We as old people care about robots. Rachel says Lululemon gear. Yeah, I think a young person would kind of flex a little Lululemon or a little aloe.
Yeah, like, I mean, CL, diba, is a runner. So I remember Kay getting him like Lululemon running shorts. So it's still
Correct.
an adult thing.
It is, but as an adult, if you have a Lululemon, for example, you have a Lululemon whatever, you don't care. You just have a Lululemon
Oh
whatever.
my gosh, you have Lululemon clothes.
This is all Lululemon, right? I'm literally wearing a head-to-toe
See?
Lululemon outfit right now. No. I stand corrected. This is Lululemon.
What?
Can you check my... That's just okay. From brief to shorts to shirt to socks. This entire thing is, right? And if you didn't tell me I do that, I would not remember that my whole outfit right now is Lululemon. Because as an adult, you don't care.
Wow.
But as a young person, you care.
Lululemon.
Yes. Coco Melon. As one
Love
of our
it,
callers.
Oman.
A can backpack. Yes. I think that could be a little bit of a flex.
What kind of backpack is this? Why is it special?
Can is that Scandinavian brand. What is it called?
Oh.
Is it Fjallraven or something? Is that what it is?
Never heard.
Yeah. No, you've seen it. There are those backpacks that have they've got like the handles on the top.
Okay.
I've got one somewhere here on the ground.
Oh my gosh, you have all the stuff that the kids are obsessing over.
They follow me.
Oh my. Look at this guy.
There's something lying around here. I mean, if this was Kay, she would get up and leave, and I can't do that on the radio show. But yeah, it's just a backpack. It has those 2 little hooks on top that you can hold it and make it in a bit of a kind of like a
So it has like a unique look to it. Is that a signature look?
It does have a very unique look to it, and it's nothing too crazy. But, you know, I bought a very mom bag. Sorry, I hate to bring up stuff that I've purchased, but this is not that big of a deal. I bought the Crocs version of a bag, a tote bag, yesterday. The Bog bag, B-O-G-G bag. It is a mom bag, and I am going to walk around looking like a mom, and I'm so excited about this.
What is this?
It's the Crocs.
I'm gonna look
it's
it
the
up.
Crocs of bags. And again, this is not big time. This is not a status symbol thing, right? No one's ever going to say Crocs is a status symbol. But if you look up the Bog bag, it's I can't wait. I ordered it and it's coming in the mail. And I'm so excited.
Isn't this like a bayong?
Huh? No. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I mean, a tote. It's like a bayong, but it's made out of like crocky rubber material.
Oh my gosh, what color did you get?
I got 2 of them.
In what color?
1 yellow and 1 red.
Red? Oh my God. So you want everyone to see that you're carrying around one of these? Is this a thing?
So, yeah.
What are you going to put inside it?
Towel, picnics, you know, all the stuff that I love doing.
Oh, are you actually going on a picnic?
I just saw it on TikTok. And I'm like, I have to buy this. I have to buy this. And I'm starting to get into that TikTok influence to buy crap.
Mohan, you're a teenager.
I know, man. It's just getting rough. I bought slime today.
Tell me it was for Amsterdam.
Share.
That's my big takeaway is you're a teenager.
Well, you know, there's an age gap, Sam. So we gotta act apart. We gotta take a break. It is 6:38. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here at Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
You're free to go.
Oh, it's Jay Kent, man. Oh, man, she sang this on the show some years back, and I thought it was one of her better ones. And I was kind of just trying to free up some space on my computer earlier today because, you know, I'm getting close to it, my memory being full. And I was just kind of looking through random files, just putting stuff on recycle, and I come across this folder of just Jay practice. That was a practice that she had before. Yeah, she was practicing.
So good.
And I was like, oh my God. This was the, hey Mo, I don't know this song. Let me give it a shot. I'm going to record it. And what do you think? And I was like, I'm going to play that on the show.
Did Celine Dion record that song for the Titanic movie? And then apparently the first one that she did, it became the soundtrack of the film or something like that. Like the one that got super popular.
Oh, My Heart Will Go On?
Yeah.
Sam, you don't know the title of that song?
Off the top of my head. Of course I know.
You know that she sang that popular song for the boat movie? You know that boat movie? What was it? Captain Phillips yata yun, di ba? Nakalimutan ko na. Pero alam mo may boat. Here's a fun fact. She just recorded it.
I said Titanic. Everyone knows. You all knew what I was talking about.
All right. I have no idea how that's connected to this.
Kasi nga parang practice take nga niya.
Okay. All right. Welcome to the show. It looks like it's just Sam and I for now. I have a feeling Mara will be here a little bit later. Kay and Lex, God, who knows, wherever they are around the world. But we're happy that you are streaming live with us on playback.tv/goodtimes. You can download that playback.tv app. You can look for Good Times, hit join room. You get a notification about the radio show and the podcast starts. It's just for live, okay? Then you get to interact with us and see us on video. It's a whole lot of fun. Sam always loves sports topics. So I thought with her here, you know, we have a little one-on-one sports talk. But the New York Knicks are going to face the Indiana Pacers. Alex might actually be there for Game 1 in New York in the next couple of days, which would be huge because it's the Eastern Conference Finals, Sam.
Oh,
the
my
Eastern
gosh.
Conference
No, you
Finals.
don't say.
I'm saying.
What?
And there was a game during the Knicks and Celtics game, which the Knicks won. That's why they're in the finals here for the Eastern Conference.
That's how it usually works.
There was a fan who was wearing an Indiana Pacers jersey. So that's the team that the Knicks are going to face. Mm-hmm. And he was walking around, and the New York fans are kind of rabid and kind of nuts. So they threw trash at him. Like, yung basurahan talaga, like that trash.
Oh gosh, okay.
A bag of it, and they just kind of threw it at him. And they were giving him all this crap. And Tyrese Halliburton, who's the star player for the Indiana Pacers, says, okay, I'm going to give him tickets to the game. Kasi kawawa naman eh. I mean, it wasn't even their game.
The one na
just a random dude.
What was this out on the streets? Where was this?
Yeah, but the thing is, it was on the streets. But they weren't even playing in that game.
Yeah.
And they already harassed that guy, and they threw trash at him. So they interviewed him today, and you know, Tyrese Halliburton, again, the best player on the team, is going to give him, I believe, 4 tickets to this game that Alex is going to be at this week. Isn't that cool?
Wait, so this guy plays for which team again?
Indiana Pacers.
Okay.
Indiana. Okay. And what I wanted to ask you guys when it comes to being a fan of sports, you know that when you go into enemy territory, you're going to get some level of heckling. What do you guys want? Like, what's the ideal experience for a fan, especially when you go to enemy territory? You know what I mean?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean?
If I go to, let's say, I can't use U app because it's all one stadium. But if I'm rooting for the visiting team and I go to the home stadium of another team, what level of bullying do I want to expect? And what's too much?
As someone who's watching.
Yeah,
right?
because you have to know that you're going to get it. Like you're going there, you're going to get it. Okay. They're going to yell at you. They're going to throw stuff at. Like if I'm sitting in the stadium, so I'm a Pacers fan, and if I go into New York and I'm watching the Knicks and I'm rooting openly for the Kalaban, I expect people are going to throw food at me. Minimum. Minimum. They're going to insult me, verbally abuse me. Verbally.
So, and this is really what happens. Yes.
Oh yeah, it happens. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm okay with it. So I already know I'm going to get physical. I'm going to get verbally abused. I already know I'm going to get thrown French fries, popcorn, mane. Something's going to be hitting my face the entire game.
This sounds like a fun time. Really?
I'm okay with this.
Mane.
Sam's like, catching it home. Can you throw chia seeds? Can you throw...
That sounds awesome.
Is there any lettuce that like it's like the equivalent of Alex at a stand-up, you know, when they throw like vegetables at a stand-up comedy, something tomato. but like I'm okay with this experience.
Okay. And again, this is also something that happens regularly, is like, you know, throwing food.
I think we're gonna have to stop. I think we're modernizing a society because we know that bullying is a bad thing and it's very much in the consciousness of people, and you're supposed to kind of be very against it. I wish Alex were here to talk. Maybe I should have saved this topic for tomorrow, but it's expected.
Yeah.
If somebody's gonna throw water at me, somebody says throw water. Yeah, throw water at me. I expect it. Even take my food. I expect it. Like, what about I have those French fries in my hand, and somebody goes, "Hey, asshole," and grabs it and walks away with it. I'm like, "Yep, I deserve that."
Really?
Yes.
Gosh.
Yes.
All right.
Just don't punch me.
But aren't you guys sitting in opposite ends of the stadium?
No.
Are you all halo-halo?
No. Yeah, it's not even all halo-halo. Your ratio is 1 to maybe 2,000.
Yikes.
Maybe for every 2,000, there's one of you. More
right.
Every 5,000, there's one of you. So it is a lot of bullying. But you went to the stadium wearing that jersey.
Sure.
Oh, here's Lex. Perfect.
No way.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Lex is going to talk to us. I need to ask him this question.
Oh,
sorry,
gosh.
I literally thought he wasn't going to be here.
How's the vampire situation, Mohan?
Oh my God. I can't stop. Like, I'm tasting metal in my mouth constantly. It sucks. Lex, good morning. Perfect timing. I thought you weren't going to be here today. So we're talking a little NBA, if you don't mind. Bird says, you wear a Real Madrid jersey in Barcelona. I'm feeling go you're going to hit. There's physical violence.
Is he
physical.
At the airport?
Yeah, he's at the airport. Lex, is that Seoul? That's Korea.
Yeah. Yes. Nandito ako sa Korea ngayon. Yes.
Sam, how do I know that? And
I know. How did you know?
That's the lounge. That's the VIP lounge in Seoul Airport upstairs.
I've never been to the VIP lounge.
Galing ni mo. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
You look like this looks like you're working. Like
Hindi, ginawa ko tong headset na to para makapag-upload lang. I'm using a phone.
We can tell.
Kaya ganito.
Yeah.
Kaya yun. Bumili ako nito kahapon sa SM Mega Mall bago ako mag-flight. Kasi may mic. Hindi ko na gaganon. Tapos maganda yung noise cancellation and everything. And this is, okay na ba mo?
No.
Okay naman yung mic.
Does it bring you back to your Accenture days?
Hindi IT ako eh. So, parang mga hacker, ang forma ko ng mga hacker, mga ganun.
Yan, mukha kang IT dyan.
Mukha akong call center.
Lex, we're talking about basketball, and I wanted to get your opinion about this because you're going to the Knicks game. Likely, you might. I mean, there's a really good chance you'll be-
How much are the
Hindi
tickets?
kasi uli ang mahal. Mga mura is mga 75,000.
What?
Yes, mga ganun.
This is
It's New York.
Oh my God.
It's New York. And they're terrible. They've been terrible for a long time. So it's not shocking that it's going to be around this price, Sam.
Wait, but is that the going price talaga normally? Like if you want to go watch a
The
game live?
cheapest seat for the
Hindi
last
naman.
game. The cheapest seat for the last game, okay? And this was the game, this was not even the finals, okay? The cheapest seat for the semifinals for the Eastern Conference was about 650 USD. That was the cheapest.
Wow.
Yeah. So now that it's the finals, medyo
Kung Lakers to, yes, bibili akong $2,000, okay sa akin. Pero Knicks, Madison Square, pinag-isipan ko.
yeah,
May nakita akong mga nasa, parang feeling ko rin. May nakita akong cheapest, 1.8.
Meloman says plus food and parking. That's such a California thing to say. That does not exist on that side of the world.
Yes.
Okay, Lex. Here's the question. Okay, if you are rooting for let's say you're going to New York, but let's say you're a Pacers fan, and you go there and you wear a Halliburton jersey. What level of bullying are you willing to accept? You know it's coming.
May dura.
Oh.
Hanggang dura lang. After
May bato ng popcorn, may dura.
For sure.
May kakaltok sa akin.
Oh, for sure.
What's
May
kakalat?
kasamang Asian hate na yun. Yung babatok na gano'n, yung may ganun.
Are you for real?
Somebody's gonna hit you in the
You're
back
kidding.
of the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, why would you ever?
It's not the full wind up though, Sam.
Yeah, but still.
It's gonna be like...
This sounds absolutely miserable. Why are we going to this game?
Love, Sam.
Yes.
That's how...
Kasi pag nanalo yung team mo, napakasarap na feeling nun.
Okay, but in that kind of environment, even if your team wins, I feel like you're going to aggravate them even more.
Yeah, correct. So I've done this.
Yes.
I've been in big playoff stadiums and wearing the Kalaban jersey. And we won. And I'm scared out of my ass walking back right when we win. So what I do is, you guys are going to get us next game. It was a good game, very close. We got lucky. You know, we won on the road. You know, I'm just like doing my best to say, chamba lang. Guys, chamba lang. You'll get it next game. Promise. You know, and it saved me from being physically assaulted, I think. And I'm not doing it in a condescending way. I'm not saying, guys, you can do it. You know, it was really, no, guys, hey, that was very lucky on our part. I mean, you guys are going to get the next one. Don't worry.
Pwede ako magpunta ng plain shirt tapos pantalon na walang sign na nasa kabilang team ako, pero lalabas yung yung pagiging paglamang na o papapalakpak talaga. kahit nga papapalakpak talaga ako, lalabas talaga yung kahit na maging kunyari ako, spy lang, alam mo yun, undercover, lalabas talaga ako, yes! Got confused.
So but in terms of bullying though, Lex, you are willing to accept batok, popcorn, verbal abuse, pero wag naman yung dura.
Wag dura.
And you're paying.
Pero ang pinakamasait kasing mangyayari sa akin, yung nakakainisan, nangyari na sa akin to, yung may magbabato ng mani, na maliit, yung mani, pagbato sa'yo, tapos hindi mo alam kung sino yung source. Kahit na mga estudyante pa tayo, okay lang, alam mo yun. Pero paglingon mo, lahat mga poker face dati, ang pinaka-insulto sa lahat. Alam mo, uulit yun eh. Uulit yun.
Yeah.
So yung mga ganun.
And especially we're small, because they know in a physical we're not going to do anything. They really push the limits. So anyway, that's my point. My point is, look, I accept it, and not only do I accept that, I encourage it.
Why?
It's part of it.
It's
going to a sports game is like going to one of those concerts with rock, you know, when they're in the mosh pit and they're punching each other and all that stupidity that they do. Going to a sports event and you're rooting for the Kalaban, I bet you it's the same mindset as being in the mosh pit of one of those, whatever they call it, rock concerts.
Naiinis talaga sila sa akin. Kasi Pinoy na Pinoy yung pronunciation ko. Tapos, di ba, paano akin your team sucks. Talo talaga sila sa trash talk sa akin, promise.
I feel like parang it's so expensive to buy tickets, and then that is the experience that is in store for you. Even if you win, it's like, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know about this.
But
ang problema ako, pag nanood ako sa Knicks and Pacers, wala kasi akong kinakampihan sa kanila. Ang kakampihan ko yung yung underdog. So pag lumamang yung Knicks, Pacers ako. So maiinis talaga sila sa akin.
No, if you're in New York and you have no affiliation to the team, just go for the Knicks. The Knicks have been terrible for
naman.
I mean, they've been so bad for 3 decades. You know, they've been terrible. So they deserve a little bit of love.
What's your problem, motherfucker? Patay sila sa akin.
We're on the radio, Lex.
Why? Sorry.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh.
I was in
Regular Zoom.
Sorry. I'm in South Korea. You know, so I thought I was free up.
Don't bring my country into this.
There's an attitude here.
I was thinking,
Sam,
did Lex really just say that?
Right?
No, it's kind of joke. It's kind of joke like the madapaka.
No.
Hindi, like madapaka yung parang madapaka ganun. Anyway, wag na tayo mag-focus. I'm sorry, I apologize. Pero itong South Korea, nagkakaroon ako ng attitude dito. There's a certain air of there.
You better.
Ayun lang, pasensya na po.
I was just trying to balance it out. So
Alas 8 kasi dito. Ano oras na ba dyan? 7?
7, yeah.
Kahit sa oras, talo tayo. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry, Sam. I apologize. Okay.
How long are you there
Hindi
for
masarap.
at the airport?
5 hours.
Whoa. Okay.
And where are you going after this? Where are you landing?
New York.
Oh my God, that's so far.
Said the guy who flew from Vegas to Hong Kong.
I know, but not
With
like this.
Habibi.
Not like this. This is far. No, but I got a next one. My next one coming up here next month is landing in Seoul, Korea. You know what my layover is? Where the stopover time? 11 hours. 11.
As layover airports go, though, isn't Incheon kind of doable?
Not for 11.
Di ba?
Okay.
Yeah.
Natulog na ako dun sa relaxation room.
Oh, there.
Ng 2
Matulog
hours.
ka na
Dumating
lang.
ako 4 a.m. Dumating ako na 4 a.m. dito.
Oh.
Yeah. No, but Incheon is fantastic. It is amazing airport. Yeah, very, very good. We got to take a break because we're running a little late. It's 7:01. Lex is in Korea, and he'll in a little bit be in New York. Sam, of course, in studio in Manila. I am also in the U.S. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You're listening to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
You know, I was trying to do a prank on you, Sam, but I don't think Alex is reading his Viber. What I was going to do is, you know how I bleep out the bad words there? Mm-hmm. What I was going to do is bleep out the bad words and have Alex say it from
Please don't do that.
Korea. But I think he's busy there in the background.
Mara's
Alex is
here.
in Incheon.
Yeah.
And Mara
Good
is
morning.
Good morning.
You're at the airport? Wow.
Yes. Pag hindi pa tayo naging employee of the week nito, ewan ko na lang.
Parang ang call center.
It's exactly what we said.
Ay. Pasok ka ng maaga next time, Mara, ha? Para hindi mahuli. Joke lang.
This hour number 2 of the show at 7:10 here. Oh, that's a nice little zoom in. You got the 4 of us. Kay's in Singapore. She might be joining us in a little bit. Actually, she said she was going to join us early, but then kind of leave
Early.
Mm-hmm. But now I think she's just joining us late. Perhaps not. We'll see. Mara, I was just kind of putting in the chat room. Did you just buy like 20 new bracelets? Like you sleep with all of those?
Well, I did last night. Usually I sleep with maybe 5. So.
Mariosep.
Do you, but
Alex, I can't believe you picked that over my microphone.
I'm sorry
talagang he went out to buy that pa ha?
Oo.
Okay.
Nai-experiment pa ako.
Well, did you bring any other? Did you bring any other equipment?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow.
Let's go ahead, talk. Ang bahala.
all right, fantastic.
Tingin yung
Phone number
marami nakatingin sa akin.
Playback.tv/good times. Oh wait, when is your let's get a little plug in for your upcoming shows, Lex. What is your first show? Where is it? When is it for everybody listening?
May 22 New York sa Kabayan Bistro Lounge, tapos sa Toronto May 23, May 24 Winnipeg, May 25 Calgary, tapos ano ba? May 30 Edmonton, May 31 Red Deer, June 1 Fort McMurray, June 6 Victoria, June 7 Kelowna, and June 8 Vancouver. Yan muna. Yun.
In Moon. And then there's Europe, and then there's the Middle East, all coming up right after that. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy month or 2 months, 3 months maybe even for Lex traveling the world and being on the show. So, very good. Cool. Sam, I have never really remembered if you had a dog or a cat.
I have
Like,
not.
I don't remember ever seeing you with a puppy walking behind you.
No,
or
I've
anything.
not.
Maybe
I
they
have
did
not had a pet for a really long time.
Why is that?
I guess because I'm living alone, and I guess some people would make that a reason for them to get a pet, but it was for me like a reason not to. I think just because I'm not going to be home. What if I'm not home most of the day? Who's going to take care of it? That kind of thing.
This is so racist, Pinoy radio fans. I'm like, kinain.
Seriously.
So wait, what was your last pet?
I had a cat.
You had a cat. Oh
It was
my
a
God.
super pretty cat.
You see that's the last animal I thought that you would have.
You know what? Okay, I didn't go get it myself. I was in college and I was living with, cousins, and like it was like a dorm situation for but family, right? And a cousin of mine actually brought home this cat, and she was so pretty. Like she was like this gray Persian cat, which I didn't think I'd
she
like.
Stole it. Okay.
No. A friend maybe or something. But I ended up really like getting attached to this cat. She was super cute.
Yeah.
That seems like the last animal that you would enjoy.
I know.
I mean, I thought you would be a dog
Ayun nga yung last animal niya.
Yun nga eh. Akala ko
Wala na.
okay, look, if I were thinking which animal you would be, I mean, it would be a fish because there's no lip.
Fish.
It's just kind of there. Kind of very low maintenance in a sense. You could just pay some guy to clean the tank and that's it. Mara's a cat person. Like to me, like Mara's a cat person, or the way Bustos had it, which was had a pig walking around his house.
I would love a pig.
Yeah, exactly.
I have
Lex?
cats, dog, and I have a sulcata tortoise.
Oh.
Yeah, this is right up your alley. I could see you. I could see you have a monkey.
Oh, I would love a monkey, but then we can't have one. Yung sulcata tortoise, they can grow up like over 100 pounds for 100 years. So I can't wait till it gets big.
Those.
Tapos
So
I
it's
wanna
there right
walk.
now.
At Adrian's. Nandun siya. Because normally I'm there, right? I just come here for radio.
How old is he now?
85.
Just a year and a bit. Just a year and a bit. Or magto 2 years na ba? But it's still, it got quite big. It got quite big. Pero for some reason, kumakain siya ng poop niya din. I don't know why. I thought that's only dogs. Pero ganon yung nangyayari. Tapos ang nangyayari, si Rizla, my dog would eat his food and then he would eat my dog's food. Which is bawal, di ba? Kasi the tortoises, they're only supposed to eat mga plants, leaves, ganon.
And tae.
Apparently.
I can't wait till it gets big and then I could like put my foot on top.
Ew.
Okay, yeah.
The poop does not stink. The poop does not stink, and it's so funny because when you hold it, tapos when you rub the belly, white stuff comes out. It's the uric acid.
That's not uric acid, love. When you rub something here, that's not uric acid.
Yes.
It's uric acid.
Especially white stuff.
But I almost killed it one time. I almost killed it. I panicked. So you're supposed to babad it in water and then
babad
bath
it.
it.
Yeah.
Tapos lumambot siya.
Tapos I left it in the balcony and I was rushing and I went to work. And I put the water higher than normal. Tapos I went to work for maybe like 10 hours. And then when I came back, I got to my lobby. Dun ko naalala, oh my gosh, I stopped. So I ran up. I hurried. Put my password on my door. Pagkapunta ko dun, ano na siya, submerged sa water. But because it's a tortoise, it's not a turtle. The tortoise can only survive underwater for just minutes. So I guess kakaano lang niya. I guess got tired pushing itself
Oh my
up.
gosh, the poor thing.
I know. Pagkatingin ko, I was like, oh no, I thought I killed it. And then it took a while. It was white already. It took a while for the eyes to move. And I was like, oh. No, I just put it under. And I was talking to him. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
And then just like you just took 5 years out of my life.
Survivor siya, survivor.
Yeah. And life expectancy is like 150 years old. Now I'm gonna die at 145. Thanks, Mara. What the turtle said.
Low maintenance.
Lex looks like a dog guy. I mean, Lex looks, and it's not just any dog. Boxer. You know, I'm a pit bull.
Yes. Totoo yan.
Yeah.
Stream ako. May German Shepherd ako, tapos may Shih Tzu, tapos may German Shepherd ako, tapos may Golden Retriever.
Whoa, that's quite the variety.
Meron ako 7 dogs.
Do they all get along?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko pa sila nakakausap masyado kung may samaan sila ng loob.
7 dogs. Okay, here's the point of this entire conversation. Every animal smells. Every single one. Yes, even your turtle, Mara. All of them smell. Like 7 dogs. That's quite the stench. I mean, the reason why mas lalo ang init-init tapos baho, di ba? I mean, like,
may bahay sila sa labas na maintained para hindi tayo mareklamo. Tapos may isang aso lang sa loob. Yung pumasa sa exam. Yung Pomeranian na husky, Pomsky, si Luna. Kasi marunong siya sa bahay. Tapos yung the rest, doon sa may labas sa paligid. Guard dog.
Okay, what's the worst smelling pet to have in a home? It's got to be the cat. Yeah?
Yes.
A
Is it the cat?
Parang hindi, parang
Because
dog.
of the kitty litter.
It's the cat.
But the cat's always like cleaning itself.
It still smells. And you as an owner, you don't know it smells. But you ever go to people's homes that have cats? It freaking stinks in there.
I think it's the kitty litter.
It's the litter.
Yeah.
Right, but that comes with the territory of owning a cat.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and their urine is the worst of them all.
Is it really?
So what are the worst smelling pets you can own? How about that pig?
I was gonna
Pig's
say.
gonna be rough.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I also feel like there's maybe a plot twist in there. Yeah, you'd think that, but no.
Sam, what are they saying in the background?
I know.
There?
I
Because
feel like
now
I'm hearing
just
Korean
distracted.
in the background.
Yeah, it is.
Lex.
Well, yeah, because he's in Seoul. What are they talking about?
No, I can't hear enough to like make out what they're saying.
Lex, is your noise cancellation on?
Yes. This is the best noise cancellation. Gusto mo may gagawin pa ako isa, sasabihin ko sa kanila, shut up guys. And that's noise cancellation. Kaya ako magsalita.
Kaya
Paano
nga
nasabi ako English eh. Lilipat ako, guys. Lilipat ako ng preso kasi pinatigilan nila ako dito amoy kimchi.
Say
Hi!
something
Oh
slightly
my
racist.
God.
Say something
Hindi,
slightly
may
racist.
pagkain sila. May pagkain silang dala kimchi. Totoo.
That better be literal, Lex.
Dude, they've got a takbuki right there on your. Oh my God, you're so close.
Di ba? Literal nga. See? Lilipat muna ako.
Takpoki.
Yeah, they've got a takbuki over there at the buffet. Crushes. I'm not that kind of extrovert. I can't just go, look at me. Look around.
I know, right?
I can't do it.
But there's a cat litter for cats, tofu litter, and it absorbs the urine, and you're able to just flush it down the toilet safely, and it doesn't stink as much if you keep cleaning it.
Did you say tofu litter?
Yes,
It's made of
it's
tofu.
actually, I guess so. Yeah,
What?
it's actually pretty good, and it's biodegradable.
Kainin ni Sam.
It's no longer the one that's like a grain, yung parang
Yeah.
it clumps up. Hindi na ganon. It really absorbs it. It doesn't smell as bad, and you're able to clean it up faster. Para it doesn't smell.
The worst thing you can do, though, when it comes to owning pets is if you live in a condo, Sam, like you, and then you just put the mat on the ground for your dog, and that's where they pee, then you clean the mat up and you throw it away. That just, the smell that sticks to the wall and all of that, it's so offensive. Yeah, no, I think cats probably the hardest. I mean, dog's really, really rough. But if you really, especially if you're in a condo. Oh, Lex, what's up?
Yes, lumipat ako. Kasi puro kimchi na dun.
We gotta take a break. We're super late.
Wow, Mo. Wow,
we are.
lumipat ako, Mo. Break tayo, Mo.
No, don't leave. Don't leave. Stay right there. Stay right there. We gotta look. Sam already knows this break is gonna be a long one. So it's 7:23 on this Tuesday morning. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
It's Jenny hanging out where Alex is. Soul City at 7:29 on this Tuesday morning. You're listening to Good Times on Magic 89.9 with the four of us. And what a little Baba de Hilamos does for you, Mara. Did you wash your face or something? My God, you look so different from maybe 10 minutes ago when you look. Did you just wash your face or something? You didn't? Oh, yeah. Well.
No, I just drank water.
Oh, you look hydrated all of a sudden. You look good. You know, earlier you're like your hair was up and all that. So you're like, huh? And then I just thought maybe a little hilamos at work, and boom, look at you. You look like you're ready
I
to
don't
go
do
outside.
that till after radio.
Good to know. I love
Obviously, it's
Mara.
good. No, you look great. For me, it has to be a full shower, or else I still look like I just woke up. I can't do what you guys do. Just kind of and then go out. I mean, no way. It's got to be full. I do want to ask, and Lex, I know you always kind of complain of anything that in your body you would like to kind of fix. It would be your belly, because me, I mean, I'm starting to get there. And what can we do as men to hide our belly? You girls have all of these Spanx. You guys get the high waist jeans. What can I do as a guy to, huh?
Posture.
Magkapera. Pag may pera ka, wala na magsasabi na dyan.
Hey, so are you saying that the men, like you guys don't have Spanx that you're not telling us about? You don't have shapewear?
I don't know. We don't. I don't know. We don't. I mean, and if we did, you would break up. Like if I had that, you'd break up with me that day. Like,
Hindi ko
well,
kaya.
6 Spanx for me. It's over.
Hindi ko kaya yun. Kasi just imagine kung ano ba mapupunta ka sa bedroom tapos naghuhubat. Marami ko pang inuhubat sa...
Is this the worst thing? Okay, I want to ask you girls. Let's do this. Let's kind of do this. We'll do you guys do one, and then we'll do it, and of course playback and phone if you guys want. What do you think, Sam and Mara, is the worst thing about being a man?
About being
Going bald.
Growing bald?
Going bald?
If we're talking about appearance, right?
No, just anything. Just generally speaking.
Okay.
What do you think? What do you? Yeah, well, yeah. But the context was you're right. But what do you think is the worst thing about being a guy?
I feel like it's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure, like, to like just be a man, like provide, and maybe even in the dating situation, a lot of the pressure's on you guys. You have to.
Sure.
Yeah.
Historically, definitely.
Sabi nga ni Chris Rock, ang babae sa yung pets, at parang minamahal mo sila unconditionally. Pero ang lalaki, we need to be something para mahalin nyo kami.
Oh.
We need to provide. We need to be. We need to provide something.
May qualification, parang ganon.
I used to think that was back in the day, though. I mean, not anymore. You guys, as career oriented as you females are, it's and a 2-income household being so the norm, especially you live in the city. This is not that big of a deal anymore.
I guess things are getting better. I mean, in the parang equality front, but
sure.
I feel like...
Thank you. You can take some of that pressure. Go. Here, enjoy. Here, go. There's some pressure to provide.
But hasn't that been the experience for you guys? I feel like maybe
not
Alex...
Really.
Yes.
No. Yeah, not really. Lex maybe more than I. But I think here's a good one right here. Rosie says, hard to show emotions. The worst thing about being a guy is that it's hard to show emotions. And again, maybe that's an older school kind of thing.
Hindi mo ba nakita emotion ko sa pagkapanalo ni Bam?
Yeah, that's what exactly what I was going to bring. Last week, Lex was in tears twice on I think even separate days because he was so happy with Bam winning. And it was tears of joy.
Kung ginawa ko dati yun, wala na, sirang-sira na ako. Naku ba, nagpapakita ng kahinaan. Huwag kang iiyak. In fact, may nagsabi pa sa akin recently lang, huwag kang iiyak kasi nagpapakita ka ng kahinaan.
What's crazy is like, I think what's helped us in that front is, you know, we go back to sports that we were talking about earlier. We're seeing some of the most successful, most dominant, most impressive athletes, and they're crying when they win. It's like, oh, thank God he gave us a pass. And now we can too. These elite macho alpha males are crying. That means we can cry.
Pwede kang umiyak pagka nanalo ka. Pero pagka di ka pwede umiyak pag nasiko ka.
Yeah. It can be with pain. Yeah, or you can lose and cry. Just you have all of this.
Okay. Pero nasiko ka.
So is that your final answer, Sam? Mara?
I think
being tough.
Yun, parang not showing
tough.
Emotion, right? You have to be tough.
And also like being able to defend. Isn't that it? Also, you have to be strong enough.
Okay, fine. That one. All the other stuff maybe you brought up is very is kind of on the emotionally tough, and I don't think you have to be that anymore. I still do believe, as a guy in the current times, you still have to be able to fight.
Oh yes, pero it's a pata mo yung ano, parang hindi dapat para tayong nahihirapan tayo magsabi na we also take care of ourselves. Di ba parang nag-ano tayo, nag-skincare tayo. Parang di ko medyo ina-accept na ngayon pero hindi ko alam kung totally acceptable na yung halimbawa sabay kayo maghihilamos ng asawa mo at marami ko pang nilalagay ng mga moisturizer kasi sa ano. Parang may certain limit.
Okay, do you think you can date, Sam, Mara, a beta male?
Can you elaborate?
Maybe that one, the softer one, the emotional one. The massive skincare routine.
Oh gosh.
Not the macho. Not the ultra macho.
Yung sabay kayo sa mall, pero marami pa siyang mga recommendations sa'yo.
I cannot. I don't even want the, ultra macho one either, but I like them rough around the edges.
So you would take alpha male over beta male?
Does it have to be that extreme? But if it have to be between the two.
You're alpha leaning.
Alpha leaning. Yeah. I think I'd be alpha leaning.
Look, in Korean culture where Alex is, right? We have seen the rise of the beta male in Korean culture, but more kind of on the oppa K-pop stuff. Your everyday guy, though, is pretty alpha in Korea. In fact, I think way back in the day when Grace was on the show, I could have sworn she said there wasn't even a word for bakla in Korean. Like the word didn't even exist. And they kind of have to come up with some makeshift word for homosexual.
No,
and I don't know if that's true or not.
There's a proper word for it, but I don't know what like if there are like slang terms for it. I'm not aware. But there's a
Park job.
What?
Sorry.
Mohan, do something.
Sorry. Park bo. Bo pa rin.
Park po.
Po job pa rin. Di ba nung nagsabi mo? Okay, sorry. Park.
Job.
Oh.
Okay, so all right. So, how about you, Mara? Are you more on the alpha male or you think you lean beta male?
Well, does beta male have to be somebody who like I wouldn't want to go out with a guy who looks at the mirror more than I do. And who cares about looks more than I do.
Right.
Yung
We
part
want to
na
be
yun.
the vain one, right? And we want to be the maarte one, the kikay one.
Mas gusto ko yung mas careless about.
Nagpayong nga eh.
Like, okay naman yung maayos, pero not naman na mas they care more. Like, I don't even comb my hair when I go to radio. Tapos, I'm gonna go out with it. Because I hung out with a person before. He wanted to date, but I didn't. Like, yung every time we pass by a car, titignan niya yung reflection niya sa mirror, and that totally turned me off.
I don't think it's beta male. I think that's just self-absorbed douchebag.
Oo, iba naman yun.
Yeah.
Yung ganon parang
Yes, I think that's where the lines blur a little bit unfairly.
Ang tagal nyo maglakad sa parking lot.
The moment you think a guy's a beta male, he's obsessed with his looks and his, soft features and all of that, when it could just totally be a personality thing.
Pero the guy doesn't have to be like a macho. That's a bonus. Pero he doesn't have to be, he could be skinny. He doesn't have to be sobrang brr. So okay lang yun.
But when we say macho, we're not talking about the physical, right? Like it's
it
more...
could be both. It could be a little physical, but yeah, a little bit more leaning towards the personality.
Right.
Yeah. Lex, if I were going to ask you, what do you think is the most difficult part about being a female?
Galingan mo.
Dapat, ang mahirap sa maging female is pinakamahirap ngayon, lalo na sa panahon na yun, yung mag-act na parang, yung feminine, yung parang they're the weak, parang, yung para ma-please yung lalaki, hirap ngayon ng mga babae na ganito kasi medyo gusto nila equal na. So, hindi na sila, nahihirapan na sila ngayon na yung mag-feel na princess.
Are you saying that a girl who likes the old school gender roles, that's hard to openly say that you're that?
Oo, mahirap na ngayon yan.
Do you think that girls? You think that's true? He might be.
Lalo na sa kapwa girls, ha. Hindi sa atin. Sa atin mga lalaki, walang problema yun. Nahihirapan ang girl maging ganon dahil sa kapwa girl nila. Ang hirap.
Is that something I'm feeling like personally?
You're talking about like a girl saying that like they want to be housewives, ganon?
But I think the
Parang
term is
ganon.
like trad wife. You want to be a
dating.
trad wife.
Parang mahirap ka na magsabi na, I just want to stay at home.
But if that's what you want.
Pero ibig sabihin, mahirap na ngayon yun because nga dapat.
What he's saying is you'd be judged by other girls.
Like
you're kind of ruining. Maybe you're getting in the way of the cause. The more of you guys exist, the harder it is for us to plant our.
But
mahirap na ngayon. Para doon ako nakikitang nahihirapan ng mga girls ngayon na mag-stay doon sa kasi nga parang don't be traditional, it's not that, hindi na siya yung yung ganyan, hindi na ganyan ng society. Dapat we have also our own trabaho, our own say, ganyan.
Yeah, and I'm all about the girl who wants to do all that, but I'm not a fan of this same girl now saying that, you want to be a trad wife? No, that's not cool. Parang it should be like, okay, this is what I want. Oh, that's what you want. And we both do our thing.
Yeah,
I don't think you should put down the other.
I think what Alex is saying is, maybe I want to just jump on that, does that exist? Do you think it exists where you would be judged negatively by your own if that's what you wanted.
I'm sure they're out there. Yeah, I'm sure there are girls who would maybe judge that. Mano, what are you thinking?
I had a memory na may friend ako na ang dream niya is to just stay at home nga and just to cook and serve her partner and just be a house mom. And I thought that was weird. Oh, really?
See?
No, I mean, it can be.
But I didn't say that.
But
I didn't tell her that. But I thought,
yeah, that's fine. I mean, just thinking of it, is that's good honesty. Like, it is. I think it's weird too. Everything is so expensive that I think the world is made now to factor in there has to be 2-income family.
Yes. Yeah.
That's even how the world is priced. You know, goods, just activities, all of that stuff. It's priced knowing that, there's going to be 2 people earning here. So we can charge these things. That if you decided not to, you're not going to be able to have a kind of a fun life. Unless you're Alex, obviously. I mean, that's superstar stuff. Like, you can't kind of take him as an example. Let's say, and I don't know if your wife works or not, Lex, but I mean, you get your artista money is different. Fine, that changes that. But your general people out there, I think everything is priced factoring in the 2-income family household. I mean,
ang isa pa siguro na mas ngayon yung nahihirapan na babae maging sexually yung parang di ko malaman kung tama yung active or kaya vocal. Na, di ba? Hirap pa rin ng babae na magsabi na, I go out with that.
That's a really good one, Lex. So because I kind of disagree. The reason why, and I'm only taking our GTWM as a example. It's for every 4 callers, 3 of them are females.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and they're talking about their relationships, their sex life, both casual and all of it. I think that has changed. I think girls can openly now talk about their sex life, and that's completely fine. I'm only using the sample size, though, of GTW. But there is a level of anonymity in calling the show. You could change your name, change your location, whatever, all that stuff to kind of throw people off. But 3 out of 4 callers are girls. That's just the way it is. And
dito kasi sa Pilipinas, pag lalaki ka, marami kang mga sex, macho. Pero pag babae kinuwento mo yan, it's gonna be the negative one.
Yeah.
Napok, palandi, ganun.
Sexy Monkey says, some men expect women to have a career to help with the family expenses, but they are also expected to take care of the household at the same time. I super disagree. I think you are seeing a ton of men fully knowing that the chores are separated. Maybe not dead 50-50 because that's hard to really do, but it's separated in, do you do this better? Yes. Do you do this better? Yes. And then that's how separation of duties go.
I wonder if that's how it is really here in the Philippines, though. I feel like you're coming more from like a Western mindset.
Yeah, but you kasi may katulong kayo eh.
Sure,
so when you don't have a katulong, in certain countries like this one, no, everything is divided.
I don't know. I feel like maybe in the Philippines. Yeah, Mara, go ahead.
Just the pressure, what's difficult about being a woman. I think it's for me the pressure of having to give birth, and then there's a timeline, and then if you
right, yeah, that's a good answer.
If it passes a certain age, then there might be difficulty, and then like what if the guy's not ready, and then by that time it's like, I can't give, like the pressure of having to provide that.
By a certain age.
I don't think it should be an emotional pressure, though, Mara. I really think it should be just a matter of you got to do the math. You got to talk about it early. How many kids do we want? If you want 0, I want 1, it's over. You have to really commit to that conversation early. And then you have to say how many. Because if you're like, okay, we want a big family, we want a small family. Because if it's big, we got to start early. If we want small, we can start at these sides.
Yes.
Like there's actual time frame. It's a physiological thing. It's a body thing. It's anatomical. So if your boyfriend isn't down for it already, he's out. Knock him out.
Yeah.
Because there shouldn't be pressure. It should all about be timeline.
It should all about.
And then if you can't provide, it's like, like your ability to be, Yung parang kulang ka. Diba? Tapos ikaw yung dahilan kung bakit wala tayong family. Ganon. So that's really difficult.
Meron pa rin mo. Meron pa rin. Especially dahil kukontinue ng lalaki yung kanyang apelyido. At pag may ganun pa rin status. Sasakyan ko pa rin yung pagbubuntis. Ang mahirap din sa babae, kaputukan ng karir nila pag nabuntis sila.
Did you use that word on purpose?
No. Kaputukan ng karir nila. Sinasakyan ko lang yung sinabi ni Mara. Kaputukan ng karir nila pag nabuntis, nag-i-stop sila para sa baby. Mga ganun ang mga mahirap din sa babae.
I don't know, man. I think that's really geographical, though. You go to let's say Canada, Mara, where you're from. If you've got a career, you give birth. The amount of support that you get from the government is insane. You get a year.
No. Hindi yun mo.
It's such a good deal.
Hindi, maglilib ang babae naglilib pagka may buntis. Ang lalaki tuloy-tuloy tayo sa karir natin eh. Kahit
clearly, but that's physical.
Diba? Pero physical, pero ibig sabihin, pero hirap ang isang lalaki dun sa babae. Pag halimbawa, nasa ka ng karir mo, yung mawawala ka dun sa opisina. And sometimes it's
Wait, but how else to procreate though?
I know, pero ayun nga, ang babae nga ang kailangang tumigil.
Mag-pause.
Parang ganon.
Yeah.
So, mahirap. Ang ibig sabihin, pag-uusapan natin yung pagiging mahirap sa babae, ang pag nabuntis, naapekto ng karir niya.
I think we're also coming from like different parts of the world. Like obviously some countries have better support systems even in the workplace when, a woman is expecting and things like that. I don't know how we are here.
Yeah, that's why I said I think it's really geographical. Like certain countries are very, very supportive of both parents, right? There's a paternity leave, there's a maternity leave, and it's generous.
Yes.
Okay? Very, very, very generous. Obviously, if the conversation is just about giving birth, regardless of career, now you're just talking about giving birth, then fine. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks to carry 9 months. It sucks to have the throwing up and kicking and waking up at night. That whole thing sucks. But in terms of juggling that in a career, it really just depends on what country you're in. There are some countries that are so freaking generous that that's such a good thing. And you can show it off. And you see moms do that. You see moms show it off to other countries. Hey, look at us over here. We get 1 year. Fully paid.
Pero ba, example ng career, basketball player ka, babae ka, stop ka. Parang ganun.
Yeah, but that's a body. It's a body thing, though. Like,
pero sabihin, sa babae nga, pag-uusapan ng difficulty ng yung di ba kanina, anong mahirap sa lalaki. Ito ngayon, ang mahirap sa babae, pag napunti siya, apektado talaga, naapektuhan yung career niya in a way. Parang ganun. Kaya minsan nag-decide sila na,
I mean, unfortunately,
I agree with that.
A stork bird does not, come down and give the kid. You know what my answer was going to be? A body related.
What?
Is urinating in public bathroom.
What about it?
That's freaking hard. Like, that's the hardest part about being a female.
Sit down.
Peeing. No, Sam, I'm not trying to be funny.
Oh, no, wait. I thought you were talking about the male experience of peeing in a public bathroom.
No. You guys.
Oh, it's not that hard.
Are you sure? Putek, if
Hindi
that was
pwede
me.
magsama sa inodoro. Hindi pwede magsabay-sabay.
Remember, what I'm factoring in is what a male CR looks like. A male CR is so filthy that sometimes I'm thinking that's what yours looks like. Baka naman hindi. Baka naman a public CR for women is actually clean.
Does it look like the way it smells?
Yes.
Oh. Ew.
Yes. And yes.
Gross.
Lex, pasok ka sa CR ngayon. Halika dito sa lounge.
Tsaka most of us, the females, when we pee in it's a public washroom and we don't like to sit down, we kind of squat.
Oh yeah, and that's what
And
Mo's
it's bad
saying.
for you. It's actually bad for you.
To squat?
It weakens because you're supposed to, you're in a contracted position and then you're supposed to be relaxing to release the urine. So it weakens your pelvic floor.
God, Mara. Saan tayo napunta? Hindi ko na sasabihin yung gusto ko sabihin.
Well, pero totoo yun, your muscles are tense when you're squatting, right? And then,
Napakababaw na sasabihin ko. Sasabihin ko lang,
Bakit?
kawawa kayo mga babae kasi wala kayong nabibili na pwede kayong umihi sa kotse. Kami mga lalaki, pwede kami sa kotse.
Dude.
tsaka parang prolapse ba yun? Like yung naglo-lower down yung nasa loob because your pelvic floor is weak.
Prolapse is like whatever your insides kind of come out into the outsides.
Yeah, so it's really bad.
Does that happen, or is that a bit of an alarmist take?
Because we pee in the public bathroom, Mara? Is that gonna happen?
Sam, how many
No,
times
the
has your vagina
position.
prolapsed?
The position. Kasi if you do that, imagine you're doing that for 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. You're doing it over and over again, and you weaken your pelvic floor, and then your body gets confused in terms of like you're tensing it up, and then you have to kind of relax at the same time. It becomes really weak.
I did not know about the health hazards of peeing in the public bathroom.
Of squatting instead of sitting.
Oh.
So may ganon, it's actually bad
Really?
for you. Like, you know how it does the opposite of, you know, when you have your Kegel balls and you're contracting to make it stronger, it does the opposite.
Nawawala yung muscle control, ganun.
Basta nako-confused daw siya. Tingnan mo yung face ni Rex.
My mouth just can't stop bleeding, Sam.
Ew!
Oh my gosh!
It's just I
What
can't
is
even
that,
do the show.
Mo?
You went to the dentist.
I went to the dentist and my mouth has not stopped. Like just
Why don't you put a cotton ball in there like everyone does?
it's not
to stop the
it'll
bleeding?
It'll saturate with blood in 10 seconds.
You're supposed to like
It's
bite
nonstop.
down
Oh
on
my
it.
gosh.
I get it. Trust me. I've put everything in my mouth already.
Oh
That's what
my
she
God,
said.
that's so scary.
Sa tingin ko, hindi pa naman lahat mo linalagay mo sa bibig mo.
It's just it's not non-stop right now.
Yikes.
Yeah. Anyway, we gotta take a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ay, ako, alis na ako.
So yeah. Have a good
Oh,
flight,
bye,
guys.
Lex.
Bye.
Safe
Have a
flight.
safe
Bye.
flight.
See you.
Bye, Alex.
Eat
Thank
kimchi.
you. Grabe si Alex, no?
Yeah.
Kahit
even
sa
I would-
airport. Dedication.
Yeah. Somebody's got to tell Alex though that the audio is like, yeah, I just bought this amazing equipment, highest level thing. We're sitting here going, sounds like cool.
I offered my mic.
You did.
Alex. I didn't want to break his
Tumawa
heart.
lang siya. eh. It's so funny dun sa chat. I
Yeah,
offered
what
it
was
tapos
that laugh? Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
What
I was
is
like,
that?
Okay, ayaw niya. Politely saying no. Politely
Kay's
saying
here.
no.
Now that Alex is gone, Kay is here.
Tag
She's
team.
in Singapore this time. This is an international show it is, man. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have hour number 3. You'll listen to Good Times right here at Magic 89.9. Don't go away.
Good times.
Hour number 3 of the show. Is Kay going to be here? She just sent a message saying good morning, right? Anybody know?
Doesn't necessarily mean she's going to jump on.
Sorry, just asked that question so I could spin in here. That's a delaying tactic. What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Tell me now, please.
Are you okay? Are you gonna like bleed
just-
to
it's-
death from your mouth or something?
It's just nonstop, man. Sorry. I know it's gross, but
Oh gosh.
I just want that same level of, praise that Marai just gave Alex for being at the airport and doing the show. That's all I just kind of wanted.
Oh, this is definitely employee of the week stuff right here.
Little recognition that
Yeah.
maybe I bleed to death here. I'm still
Like
on the radio.
seriously,
Whatever. No,
spewing
no worries.
blood while doing the show.
No, it's good. Whatever. No, let's not bring it up. I'm fine. I feel loved. My barkada. Okay lang.
Why is it
yeah,
not
no.
coagulating? Ba't di siya nag-ano?
Because the
been
frontal
like that for,
cortex of the urinary prolapse tract is malfunctioning due to the amygdala of
Because that's more than
root
2
canal.
hours ago and you're still bleeding.
Yeah, no, it's 4 hours ago, and yeah, no, it's
That's kind of alarming, actually.
scientists are dumbfounded. Well,
This
there's
is
Kate.
kind of alarming, isn't it?
I don't know, man. Here's Kay. Let's go.
As long as
Kay
you
is
don't
in
feel
Singapore.
dizzy.
Stop saying that.
Good morning.
Hey, Kay.
Good morning, Kay. How are you?
Good morning.
Ito nga, alam mo, hindi ko na-check yung mukha ko. Okay lang ba?
You look great.
Kulot. Hello.
We don't see you yet, but I think you're going to show up here any second. Kay, you're in Singapore. Lex just left us. He was in Korea. We're kind of just all over the place, both mentally and physically, right?
What's happening to your ubo?
No, it's not ubo. It's just I went to the dentist today, so it's just kind of bothering me now. You stay in the same place, right? Every time you're in Singapore?
Yes. Thank you to Como Metropolitan, yeah.
Same room and everything?
No, different rooms. Oh, like, wow, social. Like, I have my own room forever.
Yeah, I was just kind of curious. I mean, I kind of want to ask you guys, if the government was going to put you like in a safe house, in one of those, what is it? Identity, what was it called in the TV shows?
Like witness protection or something?
Witness protection, yeah. Witness protection. What area would strike the balance of, yeah, they can't find me, but I kind of like it here? Because it usually, especially in this part of the world, when you hear witness protection program, you're thinking some crazy, crappy town and some place nobody wants to be, and you're just there. But if you were in a witness protection program, Philippine government, and they were going to put you in a safe house, where is it? Where you're like, yeah, I can live here, and yes, it's you can't find me.
Palawan by the beach.
Right?
El Nido
town.
That's the first place I'm looking for you guys.
Why?
Really?
If it were you guys. Where's Kay? Palawan.
Why did we say it here?
It's so obvious.
It's
El
more
Nido
siguro yung hindi city, yung hindi town, hindi city.
Yeah, it's likely going to be
surrounded
the
by
province.
coconut water. I mean, coconut trees.
I don't care. Find me there.
No, I'm really like, it's a serious question. It's not going to be Palawan, guys. Come on, you know it's not going to be Palawan.
Of course it is.
Can we just hide in plain sight or something?
Yeah.
You would stay in the city. If it's a safe house, you would say, I want to be in Manila.
Ay, hindi.
Yeah,
Daming
maybe
ano eh.
not.
CCTV, facial recognitions.
Mag-ano ka lang, magmamask ka lang. Oh, meron ng excuse ngayon. Nobody will recognize you with a mask.
So you're in a
gosh.
manpulo. You're in a manpulo and you have a mask on walking around.
If you're gonna be in Manila, if you're gonna be in the city.
You're certainly not going to stick out.
Mara, your face is recognizable even with a mask.
No, they won't. They can't see it. I have to change yung voice. They recognize the voice, so I'm gonna
Right.
just talk higher. Yeah, higher.
All right, it's not just your voice; it's what comes out of your mouth too. Hi, you know the prefrontal cortex of the prolapse anus is. Is that you, Mara, in a witness protection program? What about you guys on playback? What do you think? If the government was going to put you in a safe house, what area would strike the balance of you can't find me and I like it here? Batanes is a very popular answer.
Oh yeah, because you could really get stuck there.
Yeah, but I feel like Batanes is like, sino yung bago? Oh, sino yung taga Maynila dito? You stick out. Not enough people up there.
I know it's okay. I do. My math teacher is a priest there.
That means nothing, Kate, in terms of witness protection program.
At
It
least
would
may
be inside
kilala
the
siya,
church.
di ba?
Yeah, but you would. Am I wrong? You would be singled out. You would be so obvious.
Yeah, but I'm
malamig.
friends with the priest and the. Yeah, I haven't been there. No.
And Joseph, if Chinese looking Binondo, I mean that's not a bad answer.
You blend in, ganon.
Romblon, super rare to be
What's
mentioned.
in
by anyone.
Romblon?
Isn't that Where's that? Is that north?
I don't know.
Is Romblon north? I don't even know where the hell that is.
Marmol, yan.
Is it
Sam,
north
when you go to Mindanao for a lot of the peace stuff that you do,
Yeah.
right? Do you fit in or you stick out?
like a sore thumb?
Is it the Korean part sticking out like a sore thumb or the Manila girl sticking out like a sore thumb?
Well, I have both going for me, so you know.
I know, right? Which one is worse though?
I mean, I guess the more obvious one is the Korean thing. Although I feel like, in the Philippines, like, I mean, we're everywhere now. you cannot go anywhere without bumping into one of us.
You know, a lot of people are saying Baguio for you, and I think that's a really good answer. I think Baguio.
Oh, I know where you could live.
Where?
No, in my tita's house. They used to really, have Koreans over. We're studying.
Wait, di ba ang daming Korean sa Baguio?
Yup. Even in the 90s.
So I'm there to blend in.
2000s, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's where it's at for you.
I would
Or
love
go
to
somewhere where you're gonna tan. Para golden ka, tapos cut mo yung hair mo. Then nobody will recognize you because you don't look regular anymore.
I love how
Di ba,
Mara
super
has
tan
like
ka
a
na.
super specific plan. Right?
Mara's trying to turn everything into a vacation is the thing. It's like, Mara, you're wanted by criminals, right? Where would you go, Mara? Honest, if witness protection.
We're telling
Well, I
you
was
not to go to
thinking-
Palawan.
Okay,
That's not Palawan.
Instead of Palawan, I was thinking nga yung malamig like Sagada para you're always covered up. So it's okay. Like, di ba kasi malamig,
good
so
point.
okay lang na may hoodie, like
Yeah.
hindi ka mukhang suspicious.
Oh, pwede tayo magbalbas instead of the mask.
Not
Oh, at
suspicious
saka
at all.
na ngayon,
Again.
uso na ngayon yung nagpaparitoke ng face, mukhang ibang-iba ka na. Like even the facial recognition won't recognize you.
What would you change though?
Nakikita ko yun sa Instagram, yung they totally changed their face and before they're like 5 out of 10 and they become like 10 out of 10. They're like, whoa.
But do you think like your
Same
accent
person.
though? Like your accent would stick out. Not the
I-
Canadian. I'm talking about just the Manila accent.
Yeah, they'll be like, can you say again? And then,
Hindi na lang ako magsasalita. Tapos,
You're right.
You.
Please.
Wow. Now you really lied to us.
kaya natin kaya natin mag-aral ng ibang kaya natin mag-aral ng ibang accent.
like a dialect. You have to learn or another Filipino language. Philippine
diba?
language.
Mara needs to learn how to say brain and gut in Bisaya.
I've never
Kaya
been.
yun.
I've never
what
been
if
to
there's
Sagada.
I've never been.
Oh, di ba? Sagada, covered up ka.
Is it like very touristy? I mean, are there a lot of
Yeah,
people
Mara,
that are
you're
out and
picking all these-
about?
But because
Primo tourist destinations.
yeah, but because it's a tourist destination, even if you had the accent, you look like dumadayo ka lang doon.
I know, but look, if I were, say, the criminal coming after you, and I know who you guys are because I know you, I'm coming after you. The beaches are the first place I'm checking.
There's so many.
I have time.
Naalala ko dati may criminal nagtago sa Boracay, di ba? Nakalimutan ko na sila. Pumunta siya sa Boracay, tapos doon siya nagtago
like
sa
a
isang
conference move.
resort.
Parang pwede yung Boracay eh.
Kate, what do you think? What do you think for you?
Parang ang Boracay is starting to sound correct.
San says Mara will be a fire dancer in disguise. Yeah, that's totally what you would be doing.
Magsa-super tanned ako that you won't recognize.
She can do her Arnis training with her. Let's take some calls. 863-10899. If the government was going to put you in a safe house, what area would strike the balance of you can't find me and I kind of like it here? Good morning.
Good morning. Professor mo, suggest ko lang po yung Calagos Island sa Bicol.
Okay, I've heard of this place. Calaguas
Beach na
Island,
naman.
right?
Yes, Calagos Island. Wala kasi doon signal and may biyahe siya ng mga 2 hours pa na bangka by boat. So medyo
Saan maganda?
isolated siya from the city.
Okay, so you're already checking off the they can't find me. And then,
Yes.
pero maganda siya. So this
Maganda
is the
siya,
part where I
parang
kinda like-
siya, white sand and super fine na white sand. And also may mga tourists so you can blend in.
May internet?
Walang internet, walang signal. Maganda doon kasi hindi ka matatawagan sa trabaho mo. No
protection from your
communication.
job.
Pero I think meron silang wifi ngayon doon eh. Parang hindi ko alam kung paano nila nagawa yun. But parang may mga parang may pay wifi, 5 pesos ata per 5 minutes, ganun.
What's the name of the island again? I'd like to look it up.
Calaguas.
Calaguas. Saka may mga may mga patches of islands na naka-surround sa kanya.
Pwede
Is this
yun, oo.
is this a rapidly ascending popular spot? Is this our new, I don't know,
Alam ko matagal na siyang popular spot eh. Pero hindi siya totally developed kasi pinoproteksyonan siya ng ng Bicol government.
Oh, good. No, I've heard of this place, yeah.
Para hindi siya magiging ng mga dumi or maging crowded.
Like, remember when Siargao came out with that freaking movie Siargao and then ruined Siargao? Can we do a movie called Calaguas and then all of a sudden just destroy that entire place?
We will not do that.
Parang ayaw ata ng Bicol yun.
Okay, no, perfect. Thank you. No, it looks great.
Thank you.
Love it. Bye. Exhibit says, I once had an arrest warrant and I went to Baguio, never been found.
Why?
In 2010.
We know Exhibit. Why was there an arrest warrant for you?
Oh, he poisoned a couple of pieces of food once and siya yung nagpapadala ng pagkain palagi sa inyo.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Exhibit. I felt safe around you.
861-0899. If the government was going to put you in a safe house, what area would strike the balance of can't find me and I like it here? Good morning.
Good morning.
I think
Hi.
it would be a perfect in Cebu. Because it's still a metro and then you can drive to the beach if you want.
And I'm looking in the beach if I were trying to kill you. Remember, it's not the good guys who are looking for you. It's the bad guys who are looking for you.
Oh, it's the bad guys. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
you're in
the
Cebu.
first thing
It's metro. It's close. It's closely to Metro Manila, looking and everything's there. So yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm trying to put myself in a criminal mindset, and all of the places that you guys are talking, sans the Bicol one, I'm going to all of them.
Right. It has to be like more remote than this.
I'm going to Clark, guys, kasi may stop sign, tapos pwede ko maglakad. It's like, or Subic. I'm going there too as a criminal, looking for you.
Tapos pagtatago ka, kunyari, may asawa ka doon para it's not surprising na may bago. Hindi kasi asawa yan ni ganyan.
May chicks ka doon. No? Tama. Okay, let's go. Even like Sam, even your she's Korean. She's going to Baguio to fit in. I'm going to Baguio first. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
I'm turning off the radio now.
Thanks.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to Calayan Island.
Where's that?
Cagayan.
Cagayan.
Yeah, you're going to travel by boat from the tip of the Luzon Island. So just before Batanes. You can only go there by boat during summer only.
The most northernmost one. So once a year ka lang nila pwede puntahan.
Yes.
Correct. Talino.
No one can see you there. Yeah. And there's great beaches too kasi near the ocean na very fine white sand beaches.
Yung mga ganyan nahahagip na nila yung radyo ng ibang bansa.
Taiwan. Yeah, I've been there once. It's so beautiful. Yun lang, walang signal, walang internet. Mahina lang. Just enough to call and text.
Okay.
All right. I love it. Thank you.
Good.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
very much.
Finally, an answer you accept.
Look.
Congrats.
The part of I kind of like it here, that's if I'm Tom Hanks in that Wilson movie.
Oh.
Castaway. Because there's nothing there.
Yeah.
So you have to kind of be that type of person. So thanks. Bye. I'm seeing 100 islands. You could just kind of jump from island to island in Pangasinan. Yeah, okay. Yeah. If it's a chase, sure. Good morning.
Hello. Hi. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hey.
John here. I would choose Sulu or Tawi-Tawi so that by any chance I could cross to Sabah.
Oh, may escape plan, ganon.
Yes. So just in case na ma-cross in nila ako. And it also has nice beach, setting aside the terrorists.
I feel like maybe the beach is that really the best plan? Because when you're at the beach, you're out in the open, right? Like you have to be out there. Maybe the mountains is a better way to go.
100%. Because here's what I'm thinking, Sam, and I'm glad you put it up. I'm at the beach. So Mara's at the beach getting her tan with her face mask and all that stuff. And you know what's going to happen in, let's say, 2 months? You're going to see a drone target and you're going down. It's just too much open space.
Yeah.
You're right. I think the jungle is where it's at.
But I mean, you can easily cross away from the Philippines. So I think most of the fugitives go there.
Oh,
so
Dave. Andun na sila. Isang tawag lang. Diyan na si ganyan.
Remember, we're hiding from the fugitives. They're already there.
Wag.
May condo sila doon.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks for going. Bye. Jesse says, hey, remember the beach scene where Rio got caught in money heist? Weren't they? They were in Palawan, weren't they, in that scene?
Oh, yeah.
It was supposed to be Palawan, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so the beach, probably not the best plan.
Okay, fine.
We just, but see, knowing
What
who
about
we are.
Kalylle? That's a lake. Is that okay? Malamig din dun. Parang pwede.
All right, one more, and then we'll get out of here. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Oh, yeah, this is Sharon.
Sharon, hi.
Yeah, good morning.
Congrats on your husband winning. What's up?
Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, so this is not actually a suggestion, but I just want to share that once our house was rented by NBI.
Oh.
And
Were you on the beach?
no, around Metro Manila.
For this particular one, to hide somebody, ganon?
Yeah, I think it was Visconde.
What? I was just going to ask you who it was. I'm so glad that you just ballsed out and said it.
Yeah, I was surprised as well. My mom just shared it with us because we were in high school then.
Why were they hiding them? Weren't they the bad people?
Oh,
Or were they the
no,
victims?
she was the witness.
Yeah, that's right. It was going to massacre.
For that
She was the witness.
case.
You're right.
And then our house is a bungalow house, so
Which area are you in?
Paranaque.
Because that's where
Was
that
there a-
happened, right?
Yeah, it was. Oh, you kept it close?
And kasi yung house namin, medyo tago siya. So from yung street namin is like dire-diretso and then meron pang pa-curve. So nakatago talaga yung house namin and then dead end siya. So I think it's parang magandang taguan, ganun.
Was
And-
the Viscondes upset that it wasn't the beach?
No. Yeah, just ano siya. Tapos binutasan ata nila yung ceiling namin. So I think just in case someone goes in the house, matatago nila doon. I don't know.
Oh my God.
Kasi high school pa ako noon. So medyo unaware pa ako sa nangyayari. And then I think doon din tinago yung batang nagkakite and then naka-witness ng
massacre.
Binaril. Yung ganon. Yun lang.
How does this happen? I mean, do you have to be connected in some way to the NBI to be tapped to do something like this? Or is it super random? Like,
I think it was
like
just super
Airbnb,
random.
they hooked it up.
We're just an ordinary, people here.
So they'll just
And then-
look for the house and then get in touch with the owner. And
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I really don't know what happened. My mom just shared it with us. So
What happened to the kid?
I don't know. I don't know as well. Sorry. I just want to share that once our house was rented by NBI and those people stay there.
What's the address?
No.
I can't do that.
yeah.
Yeah, it was just
You don't have to tell us.
interesting.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, thanks for the call.
Thank you.
That's good. Sorry. Appreciate
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. No beach. Right there in Paranaque. Right next to the house.
Yeah, because her mom is a superhero.
Who?
Wala. The caller.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We forgot the name. Yeah, secret pala. Shucks.
Beach. Crap. Okay, we gotta take a break. It's 8:20 on this Tuesday morning. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You'll listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Don't go way back after this.
Good times.
It's 8:27 on this Tuesday morning. You listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9 with the group. It's just the girls and I now. Alex off to New York City where he will have a show on the 22nd, I believe. Make sure to check him out, and then all through Canada for the next week. And check out all the other things that everyone else on the show are involved in. Sam, why don't you go first? You didn't get a chance to kind of do your pluggings. And you got a big app that launched just the other day.
Do it. Yes, we do. Please look up the ZCMC SPS app in the Play Store. Yes, it's only available in the Play Store right now, coming soon to the Apple Store. But all of the free Bible classes that we offer at Zion Christian Mission Center is now in app form. So please download it. Go wild. Of course, Zion Christian Mission Center PH on Facebook, where you can catch the Best News Ever podcast every Saturday at 11 a.m. I'll see you there.
Go wild on that Christian podcast. Let's go.
It's the best kind of wild.
The app, yeah. Myra, how about you? Oh, we love that.
Download Honor of Kings. Honor of Kings.
HOK.
And then HOK, Honor of Kings. And then later on, Tambayan Group, if you guys are available to play Let's Grind. And then also watch PKL Philippine Kings League, HOK, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And Good Times still has a code for Cafe 76. Just
what
use
is
the code.
it?
You get 10%.
Good Times.
Good Times. You get 10%. 10.1. Para 8, you only pay 89.9.
Parka Bo Job on the playback says ballot number 5. Yeah, I do kind of miss you going.
Oh, yeah.
Ballot number 5. When are we going to have BAM?
I think next week, he said.
Yeah, I think it was next week.
They're just gonna, that was a lot, right? So, of traveling, campaigning.
It's on a celebratory trip, maybe. I don't know if he's in town or... I think he said he was going to travel, right? A little bit. Right before, I guess it starts June 30th.
Timmy deserves it also. Gosh, he's so busy. And
Kay,
hi, good morning,
your podcast,
everyone.
Your stuff.
Yes, this week the Hong Kong episode will be coming out. But of course, please check out, if you do hear the Delia D ads, this is Jonathan Manalo. And he is the composer of all the songs from Delia D. So I finally got my dream to interview somebody behind the scenes in a theater. I really wanted to be on stage. That's the exact specific dream, but I am kind of close. They were still constructing the set kasi that day. And of course, a big thank you to Magic 89.9 and everyone who supported my mom's concert through the years, Asha Padilla. It was so beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's her 42nd year singing. And of course, you're kind of afraid when your voice goes away, diba? Or the tone, the range changes. But I was in the very front for like the second half of the show after I sang with her and my sister. I was like, is it recorded? The sound in Samsung Theater is so beautiful. So yeah, shout out also to Chris Monani and of Samsung. So yeah, thank you. Whenever I would hear Magic 89.9, my heart would be so kilig, and I'd be, when the VO would say Magic 89.9, I'd be like, yeah, that's
Do they do a close-up? Do they do a close-up on you?
No, you could just hear me. I'm the only one clapping during sponsors VDR.
Hey, we have more than one fan. Outside of
Oh
you.
yes, we have a friend of the show, Ichan of Violet Un. He sent us cookies at one point.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you. I was just gonna say hi, and then we ended up eating there. Ang sarap pala doon. I had beef rendang. I was like, what is this? Why is it my first time here?
Is it shala? Because the cookies were so shala.
Yeah, and the wall with the cookies was so beautiful. Like,
They have a whole
photo.
wall of cookies?
Exactly.
Sam, how did you get your nostrils to do that? I was so impressed.
Yeah, on the playback, they know it. Beef rendang.
Oh, is that what they're known for?
I think. Tapos yung pansit nasa maliliit na cups. Ganun kaliit yung cup.
Oh, it's fancy.
Yeah.
Pansit in a cup.
Sabi ni Helen, hindi mo kami maluloko, pansit ka. Oh my God. And alam mo, gusto ko lang talaga mag-shout out kay, What Hoffen Villa. I feel like every time I'm stressed, I just say, What Hoffen Villa. So last night we did karaoke here in Como. And we just kept singing, I have done every day. And parang everything is so right in the world.
Because of what happened. What happened?
Hoffen Villa. Yeah, yun lang. So yeah.
Thanks for everybody who downloads this podcast. on Spotify. We appreciate it. If you don't catch us live here on Playback or on Magic 89.9 on your radios, there's a really good way to consume the show by just going on Spotify. Type Good Times Radio. Hit follow, please, while you're there. And you'll get notifications when these episodes are uploaded. They're generally uploaded about an hour after the show ends. So do, again, check it out. We'd appreciate it so much. If you're on your way to work, drive safe. Hope you have a good week. Thanks for hanging out with us. Anybody have a job that people just automatically hate you already? You know what I mean? You have a job like you get zero respect because of the job that you do.
I thought of something, but I don't want them to hate me.
Well, just say it. Well, you can't say that.
Siyempre nang huhuli.
Yung police.
Hindi, yung nanghuhuli.
Yung MMDA.
Ninang nanghuhuli.
Yung MMDA. That's a good point. Please? That's such a good answer. The MMDA, nobody likes you, right? Let's take a call here. 8631-899. I guess you work at a job that nobody respects. Good morning.
This is Machan.
Hi, Machan.
Yes. Ano kami, may needed contractor. So maraming nabubwisit. Yung mga gumagawa lagi sa kalsada.
Sa gabi.
Even morning.
Why does nobody like you?
Traffic.
Nagkakos lagi yung mga projects implement namin ng traffic sa mga ginagawa namin.
Do you get hate mail or death threats, all that stuff?
Hindi naman, pero puro tawag sa main office namin, nare-reklamo. Kaya minsan kahit...
Really? People do that?
Wow.
Yeah.
People do.
Halos every day.
Okay, of the people who actually call to complain about construction, what are they most often? They're often, like, describe them. Man in his 40s, or like what's generally the stereotypical person who calls?
Depende sa area. Pagka dito sa bandang Manila, mga middle class, kadalasan yung mga may tindahan, may mga binibenta sila kasi nahaharangan yung pwesto nila. Pero recently dito kami sa may Alabang area, so ang hirap nung mga nagrereklamo na mayayaman.
Mayaman.
Kasi that's hindi mo madaan minsan sa, alam naman natin minsan may mga pampadulas ba para matigil yung reklamo. So yung mga mayayaman hindi mo madadaan sa ganun. Unlike sa mga middle class na minsan, huwag ka na magreklamo, magpapamerienda, ganyan. Papakisamahan minsan. Nakakainis din talaga siya kasi kahit ako nabubwisit na ako sa pagka may ibang may needed project na hindi sa amin, nabubwisit na rin ako kahit yun mismo yung ginagawa ko din.
Man, F my life.
Well, what is the solution though to make it more efficient? May ganun ba? Yung long term ba?
I mean, but construction is necessary. It's necessary around the clock. It's necessary every day. Right? It's just, you have an overpopulated city, you just have to construct, right?
Well, I guess I was thinking about yung mga manholes. No? Kasi yung dito kasi, sa sobrang dami ng manhole. One time nadulas ako, tapos nasa floor na ako. Tapos sabi nung kasama ko yung director ko, sabi niya, oh, why are you surfing? And I guess that's just like a long-term thing wherein you don't have to keep digging. You know how in the Philippines, you repair it and then you dig again. And then you repair it and then you have to break the road again. Yun lang naman yung naisip ko.
Thanks, Machan.
Medyo politics, yeah. Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Good day. Bye.
Criminal lawyers.
No naman.
When you have to defend criminals.
Yeah.
But kasi diba? And kapag known criminal, diba? But they need a lawyer.
Right. Innocent until proven guilty. So
Sa Pilipinas, we don't really care. It's probably more other countries.
Ano ba yung PAO?
You have senators who have been like in jail. They're still there, just hanging out. Like it means nothing to us anymore. I think we're just kind of, it's diluted already. Maybe abroad, yeah, I get it. That'd be a good answer. But sa Pilipinas, we don't really care. No. You want public legal? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. The middleman. Any if you're the middleman of anything, people are annoyed by you.
Oh, they're gonna try to cut you out.
you're an agent or whatever, people are annoyed by you. If we can kind of get to a world where there's no more middleman, I think as a consumer we'd be super happy. Mm-hmm. And I think consumers just hate the middleman on everything. Yeah? Multi-level marketer?
Yeah. Pag nalaman ka agad.
They avoid your messages.
They automatically assume you're gonna sell.
Yeah, you're so freaking annoying. And yes, you are so freaking annoying. Let's take a call. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Joseph. I'm a vet.
You're a vet. Okay, cool.
We love you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have lots of pet owners who think otherwise.
Really? When they're bringing their pet to you?
No, if anything happens to the
Yeah, it's
pet.
usually if anything happens. If, like, for example, there are lots of cases where the client doesn't want to, what do you call this? Doesn't want to run any tests, but for some reason, they want me to know what their dog is sick with.
Kausapin mo daw kasi. Naman.
So what's the is that the hardest part about being a vet?
Right.
Yeah,
if
there's
anything
lots
bad
of
happens.
communication that's needed. And then, what else? And then of course there's always when the patients die, they, the blame's on us, or if the patient gets sick, the blame's also on us. But we always try our best.
Do you enjoy what you do?
This is such an industry secrets moment, though. Is there anything that I don't know, that's a secret in the industry that you'd like to kind of out for us as the public regarding veterinary medicine?
Well, all I can say is there's only so much that we can see physically. So there's only so much that, the vets, even if we're like 20 years experience, there's only so much we can tell.
And you're not into, like, I do have a lot of friends who do the person who talks to the cats.
The whispers? Yeah.
Whispers. You're not into that at all. You're not like, come on.
I mean, like, it has its place. Sometimes it helps. The cats are very, we can say they're like wild animals. So they're just wild animals choosing to live with us.
Hirap din. Domesticated wild.
Couple of questions for you, Doc. When's the last time you cried because of a sad moment involving a pet?
Yeah, Elle does that all the time on Instagram.
Maybe last week.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, was it a dog? Please let it be a dog.
It was more of like this patient had a sickness that I personally had a dog with also the same sickness, so it was a bit connected. Yeah.
What happened, Bella?
What was the most unique animal that you've... Kasi di ba yung iba, they have...
Please let it be a wolf.
Animal.
Is it a wolf?
I mean, I've handled some snakes and some turtles from time to time, but mostly just that.
Where's your clinic?
We have the dogs and the cats.
Mara's got a turtle that she almost drowned to death.
Yeah.
She might need your
10 hours.
clinic. Are you willing to give your clinic information?
Well, I can, but we don't do exotics in our clinic.
Okay.
Okay.
Because it's considered exotic nga yung tortoise.
Put a tail on it, Mara, maybe a couple of years, and then maybe it'll be okay.
Oh, can you give us an advice? Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go.
Can you give us an advice? For example, one of the best advice that my vet gave me was that do not keep feeding your dog liver because people think it's healthy, but apparently
that's where all the toxins live.
Yeah, apparently yun nga nandun yung mga, especially chicken liver, nandun yung mga, di ba they inject the hormones, the
Does that
steroids.
also go for humans though, Mara? Does that go for humans too?
I think so.
If you eat atay, it's bad for you.
No, it's supposed to be like a good source of iron or something, right?
Yeah, but that's
so
where the toxins are.
So wait, is it bad? Is it bad for animals but good for humans?
No, it's more on like, you can use it more like a treat than not every day, I'd say.
Liver.
Is it true that it's better to just keep feeding your pet yung kibble, yung, like for example, the
Hard
Royal
food?
Canin?
Pwede kasi maalat.
Kasi it's balanced na. It's balanced meal. Instead of feeding them, yung iba kasi diba nilulutuan nila ng meat, tapos they put carrots, hindi daw yun balanced. Totoo ba yun?
Yeah, so actually that's true because syempre years of experience na yung mga yung mga dog food companies, cat food companies. We also have some cases sometimes when the owners just give home cooked meals. Later on, it might develop into some vitamin deficiencies, mineral deficiencies.
Hala, Yael.
So though it doesn't happen all the time, but from time to time.
So dapat lang treat.
Yeah.
Can you give us another advice?
Are you a dog guy or a cat guy?
Well, I have both.
Yeah, but which one's better? Come on, let's settle the score right now. Dogs or cats? What makes the
If
better
you asked
pet?
me like a few years ago, I would have said dog, but I'm more of a cat person now.
What?
Damn it.
Oh, wow.
Damn it. Baho ng bahay mo.
What
Baho ng bahay mo.
happened?
Yeah, what breed of dog are you? What's your top? Which one do you personally like?
Me personally, I like mini pinchers.
Okay.
Are they
They're
lambing?
the tiny little ones.
Yeah. Oh,
Small
okay.
ones.
All right. Fair enough. And then how will I know if my Shopao has cat in it?
Oh my gosh.
No, we won't really know. Not unless you have it like sent for DNA testing or something.
Sorry, Sam.
Would you end up meowing?
If it's meowing while you're cooking, maybe.
Okay, last thing. Sam O wants Ada dog. Do you have a message for her?
Oh my god! Why bring that up right now?
I'm just saying, she has got a message for her. Do you have a message for her?
I have a message.
It was a
I'm
mini
not sure if
picture.
you have a dog at home, but
I do not.
they might smell it.
Oh.
No way, really?
And this was like a lifetime ago.
Yeah,
And
maybe
it wasn't
it's already
even
out of your
aware.
system.
Doc, can you say what happened, Vela?
Appetizer lang naman, appetizer lang. Hindi naman siya full course na. It was just a mini pincher appetizer. It was no big deal.
Hindi niya alam. He had no idea.
Yeah.
But
What
one
sauce
more.
was that? Yeah,
One
go.
more.
Yeah.
What's something that you wish that it's a common knowledge for vets, but regular pet owners don't know? And if they just know this, it would make things better. Yung ganon.
Yeah, I think it's always better to, if you notice anything that's wrong with your pet, bring it to the vet. Like at least 1 or 2 days when the problem's still recurring. Definitely we should bring so that we can do our best earlier on in the disease.
Yeah. When are you guys gonna get cheaper? It's expensive.
Maybe when there are like 10 times more vets, maybe it will be cheaper.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Doc, I love you, brother. Thanks, man, for
Yeah,
being
best
here.
call.
Appreciate you.
Doc.
This is the
Yeah,
best
appreciate
color.
you.
Oh, all the other callers are crying. Now they wish they were vets.
Thank you,
Thanks, man.
Doc.
Have a good one.
Let's talk. Okay,
Bye.
Doc. Okay, Doc. Okay,
Okay,
Doc.
Doc.
I remember that.
Okay, Doc. Oh, Babalu was there. That was
Where's
a
there?
good show.
random.
Okay, Doc. He's a vet. See, Doc.
Was he not a vet? That's Aga, right?
Yeah, it's Aga.
He was a vet?
Yeah.
Oh, God, sorry.
So, was that Aga Mula?
Yes.
It was
Diba?
Aga. But was he a
Oh,
vet in that show?
Yeah. Si Doc Aga ko. Veterinary.
God, I guessed it on
Did
that
you
show.
make that
I just saw myself on that show. Like somebody said me, it was like on it was on TV. Or
You were on
something.
that
You were
show?
there?
Yeah.
What was your role?
I was trying to date his daughter. Something that could totally
Agot
happen.
Isidro?
Yes. No. His daughter in the
Played
show.
by
Camille Prats?
Camille Pratt.
What?
Yeah.
Well, you're a good
Like,
actor.
it just aired. Oh, it was horrible. It just aired like recently or something like that on one of those kind of old show things.
Parang Jeepney Channel ba yun or something?
Yeah, it was like something like that. Yeah, it was like 2 weeks ago or whatever. I didn't know he was a vet on the show. Okay, fair enough. We gotta take a break. When we come back, before Kate gets back after this. Don't go away.
Good times.
Oh, it's time for our goodbyes.
What happened? It's time to go. Doesn't it just make everything better?
Thanks for hanging out with us here.
Wala pa si Mara. She's a vampire, right?
Wait, when did she do this? She did this one time. I think it was last week. She
All right, nice.
disappeared.
Let's just all go. Yeah, let's all go before she gets back.
Oh my God, that's the worst. Yung wala kang closure the whole day. Uy, ayan na yung YouTube mo sa si Doc Aga ko. Veterinary.
I did not know that I was ever on that show until somebody said, "Oh yeah, look, we just saw it." I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't even remember."
Grabe mo, sobrang mong sikat, no? Talk about range.
No, it's just so I could care so little for acting.
Wala, di ba passion mo yun?
But you're not a bad actor, Mohan.
I'm terrible.
No, I think
God.
I think you have a bit of a natural actor in you.
No.
Yes.
No. It's horrific.
Oh my God.
No.
Blonde pa si Aga Mulak dito. Naka-blonde streaks.
Mo had
and
blonde
the Boracay
streaks
pearls.
at some
Oh my God.
I mean, he copied me. Once he copied me, I had to stop. I just went back to black after.
Layered necklaces. Agot Isidro.
Yeah.
He's
By the way, he's not a real vet.
It's
not a real vet. He doesn't even have a dog.
He doesn't. He has a chicken in the art card.
Okay, Mohan, you got to do something about your bleeding gums there.
I can't.
Oh, please, feel better.
Yikes.
Just tasting it in my mouth. It's disgusting. Yeah, it's so gross.
Where are you? What minute? Oh, there you are in your white polo. You're at 10. Oh, it's a school thing. You're a student.
Yeah, and then there's a scene at the house, I believe, or something. I saw this a couple of weeks ago, and there's a scene where I don't know what Aga's mad at me or something because his daughter.
This is like Princess Sarah. You are like
flesh and blood. I mean, she likes me.
You got like the great actresses. You got Jodie. You got Princess Sarah.
So, do you get the girl in the end or what?
I have no idea. I don't
Who's
remember
this
any of these
actor?
things.
He's your dad. Oh my God, this is outside ABS. This is just in the ABS-CBN compound, your school.
Yeah. No idea. Mara, you're back. What's up?
Hi.
Hi.
Mara, we were
All right.
going to say goodbye without telling you.
Oh, like
That was
last
Kay's
time.
idea.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Kay's idea. And I was like, oh, she gets back.
I was in the bathroom.
Yeah, it gets. I mean, we know. It's your Mara. It's on brand. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Have a
We
great day,
appreciate it.
guys. Just like have the best day. Oh my gosh. Please.
We'll see you guys tomorrow.
You
at 6
deserve
a.m.
it.
This is the energy of
6 a.m.?
someone who came in at hour 3. Okay?
Yeah.
Because we were doing kind of oculized. Like,
Good
check
for
out
you.
my stories at Anna Karylle. I love Singapore. Hello again kay Lady Gaga. If you're listening, ang galing mo. And then there's like weekend 2 of concerts pa. Good luck, girl.
Exactly.
Pause up, little monsters.
I don't know if Alex will be here tomorrow, but I hope you girls will be here tomorrow. And all of you who are listening to us, have a great day. See you
Have
guys
a
next time.
great day, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Good times.